Hello, and welcome back to Weekend Cartoon Reviews. This time, we're reviewing Zootopia 2, the newest Disney animated film and sequel to none other than Zootopia. Who would have guessed? This one has been highly anticipated by many people, including myself. To answer your question, no! The abortion comic is not what gets adapted in this movie. I'm sure that's the question on everyone's mind, right? No? Okay, on to the review. Disney has not had a very great decade. Just look at Strange World and Wish. I really enjoyed Wish contrary to the rest of the world, and Strange World I thought was alright. Moana 2 was the definition of okay, and I really enjoyed Raya, and especially Encanto. With general audiences, though, Disney is losing at their own game with animated films for the most part, unfortunately. The same people are back to produce Zootopia 2. Like everything, really. Directors, voice actors, etc. I was happy to hear that because, well, to dive into the first one a little bit, and those of you who know me super well, the original is my favorite movie of all time. I love its commentary on racism involving animals, and I really see myself in both Nick and Judy, and ended up relating to them more on every rewatch. Unfortunately, Disney's track record on sequels to their movies aren't very good, especially with their 3D movies. However, with the announcement coming out regarding Zootopia 2, all of them, all the announcements, I was more and more cautiously optimistic that this could be a good sequel. So I decided to go into it with no expectations, despite it being my most anticipated film of the year. So with all this out of the way, what did I think of the sequel to my favorite movie of all time? Dude, I can't lie. Zootopia 2 is a perfect sequel! I won't lie either. When I came out of the theater, I struggled to think which one was the better movie. They are on par with each other. But honestly, I like the first one just slightly more because of the DMV scene, and I think I resonated with it more in general, as well as I enjoyed the mystery more in the first one. However, I do think some things were done better in the sequel than the first movie. This time we follow Nick and Judy, which their dynamic is expounded upon here, and is one of the best parts of the first movie, as they come across a new conspiracy revolving around the city of Zootopia and the secrets regarding a journal. This time, reptiles are being discriminated against and got banned from the city of Zootopia. Sorry about my phone there. And there's a big case surrounding what caused the disappearance of reptiles in Zootopia. It's a fun mystery, and I do believe, without saying too much, that the twist was done better here than the first movie. It caught me off guard when I watched it. It does a good job at keeping your guard down. It's just as funny as the first movie too, and it really picks up where the first one left off, to a point where it recaps the end of the first movie, and shows the aftermath of it. The plot centers around a new character named Gary. He's a snake who wants to prove himself and clear his name to prove snakes aren't the bad guys. I do believe that Gary should have had more screen time in the movie, as the marketing was around him, but I also believe he didn't overstay his welcome, and that's good. The side cast here was really good, and they don't utilize the side cast of the first movie very much. They used them sparingly still, and everyone had a good amount of screen time, though I did personally want to see the Linksleys more, but the dynamic Nick and Judy had was still really entertaining. Regardless of this, the plot was still engaging and no character overstayed their welcome, thankfully. I loved all of them, and I didn't consider the characters who weren't in it as long as I wanted a flaw for the movie, because everything was just so damn entertaining. I noticed an upgrade in the animation style. It looks the same as the original, but I saw a slight upgrade with the way the characters look. It still has the same look as every 3D Disney film before, except Wish. And as we all know, Disney has really good animation, though I really hope they don't outsource constantly like they did with Moana 2. Jennifer Goodwin and Jason Bateman do amazing roles as Judy and Nick, like the first film. I can't see anyone else voicing these characters. I hope I'm not butchering this name, but Ke Huy Quan also did a really good job as Gary. And the new cast like Andy Samberg and Patrick Warburton as both Pauber and Mayor Windancer, they did amazing. It's clear the cast are passionate about this film, and I'm sure the third one will be another good one. Shakira is also back with another song from the movie called Zoo. try everything was a big part of the first film, and I really liked Zoo. I haven't listened to it outside of the movie, but it still fits the film. The film's commentary on racism and stereotyping is kind of toned down here, but not completely. It still talks about more complex issues as well, and it doesn't force its message either, with colonization being a big part of the film's plot. I won't say much more than that since it delves into spoilers, but the mystery kept me on my toes. I wasn't trying to solve it, I just watched it play out and the twists still surprised me. It was interesting. The movie is making a lot of money right now, and is looking to make $500 million by the end of its first week, which it has. And I hope it continues to grow more. Some are saying it could be the biggest animated film of all time. And I mean, it has the biggest animated movie opening of all time, even beating out Moana 2. It's got Neja 2 to beat in the department, though, of making the highest grossing animated film of all time. That movie made $1 billion alone in China. And with Zootopia being big in Asia, it is very possible. I hope it happens personally, but who knows. And yes, I have seen Neja 2, which it'll get a review soon. Not on here, but on the ranking video, yeah. Overall, Zootopia 2 is a perfect sequel, and you absolutely should go see it in theaters as soon as you can. When it's time for my Animated Movies 2025 ranking video, I'll talk more about spoilers and such, because I've said all I needed to say about it that isn't spoilery. It's now my second favorite movie of all time, and that's really all I want to say. Parents will enjoy it, kids will enjoy it, and if you were a fan of the first Zootopia, you will love this one. I was 13 years old when the first one came out, and I saw it in theaters. That's all, everyone. Bye, guys! Have a great day.